Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear sisters. It's been a while since I've checked in here with Ramadan and everything. Of course, it's been busy, but I thought I would pop in and say Ramadan Mubarak. I've been busy with our Mommy Mondays community and doing our weekly Zooms and check ins, but as I promised, I would also be active still on the channel. So here I am just to kind of do a quick Ramadan reminder, first for myself and then for all the other moms as well, inshallah. Here where I'm at, it's Ramadan day 8. And so I'm sure by now all the moms are feeling it, right? And not just the fasting, but the tiredness and, the exhaustion and the sleepless nights maybe. And so I just wanted to remind all the moms that, especially those who are breastfeeding and who are pregnant, and that, they do have an excuse not to fast from the Lord the Most High, right? And so sometimes we feel like we're pushing, but our Lord has given us the allowance not to fast and not to breastfeed. So this is something we should definitely take advantage of. There is no virtue in pushing ourselves beyond our limits, right? Allah, the Most High, knows us best, and when He has given us these allowances, we should definitely be using them for His sake, and that in itself is ibadah, right? So that's just a reminder, because I see a lot of moms pushing themselves, even though they don't have to. Okay. Another thing that I often see in the social media space is, how to make Ramadan special for our kids. And so there is decorations, there is Quran, there is special meals, and those are all valid things. Allahumma barik for all those who are doing these things. But I want to just kind of throw out a very wild idea out there, and which is don't scream at your kids in Ramadan. Be kind to them. Okay, radical idea, I know. I'm only halfway joking over here, because I think when we are so focused on doing all the other things, I think it's often that we lose sight of those around us, and then we lose our patience with those who need us the most, which are our children, particularly in Ramadan. Just when you look over in the Muslim social media space, where the young people are kind of sharing funny skits about their parents in Ramadan, and how often the parents are stressed with iftar, and how often parents are waking up and yelling at the kids and all these kind of things. So just wanted to throw that out here. If you feel like, how am I going to make my Ramadan special? I haven't done the decorations, or I haven't done any activities. Where are the PDFs? What Islamic stories can I tell my kids? If you just try to be kind to them in this month, I think that's going to leave a lasting impact. If you just try not to be yelling at them, if you just try not to be critical of them all the time, where you're constantly harping at them, I think that's going to leave a beautiful memory of a calm and a kind Ramadan that kids will inshallah benefit from. That they would see that mom was better during this month, that mom was trying more during this month, inshallah, right? And so I think that's something we can take on as we're trying to please our Lord, and as we're raising our households, and as we're building our families, to not forget that we don't exhaust ourselves, that we don't push ourselves beyond our limits, that that Allah has given us. So again, Taraweeh is also not mandatory. Okay, we obviously want to do as much as we can, but if you feel yourself slipping, if you feel yourself being tired, if you feel yourself being exhausted, and then you're pushing yourself in the areas to please your Lord, but at the same time you're neglecting your children, that's not the way to go. And particularly in this season of life, when your kids might be little, they need you. They need that kindness. That's going to be the best Ramadan lesson for them, that they see their mom being better in Ramadan, rather than just, shorter on patience and shorter on everything, right? That she doesn't have the bandwidth to deal with them, right? And so that's my short Ramadan reminder. I hope you benefit from it. I hope you take care of yourself during this month, that you slow down, and that you, purify your intention, that as far as everything you're doing for His sake. So if this is a season of little ones, that you do that for His sake. If this is the seasons of pregnancy, that you do that for His sake. If this is a season of older kids, when you can go back to the masjid, it's not the season to squeeze out the most productivity out of your kids, or to squeeze out the most ibadah out. They need to see us live the Ramadan. They need to see us striving, and they need to see us being kind and being gentle, and not just yelling and screaming and being mad at them and losing our temper. And that's a pattern I see in the Muslim community with moms, because we're so overwhelmed, exhausted, and so tired, that we're trying to please everybody everywhere, but then we forgot our flock, and our flock are our children, right? And so they need to see the best of us in Ramadan, inshallah. This is a reminder to myself first and foremost, and I hope this benefits you as well, inshallah. All right. I will link the Ramadan playlist that I've done in the previous Ramadans, because this Ramadan I'm not going to be posting as much, inshallah, but I will be back after Eid, inshallah, and we'll be opening the doors to our Mommy Monday community again, inshallah, in April. So stay tuned for that announcement. I've been loving the interactions over there in the community. We can be more intimate and we can be more face to face with each other and really support each other. But either way, I'll be back here on YouTube after Eid, inshallah. So just wanted to leave this reminder. May Allah bless you with kindness and patience and good spirits this Ramadan. All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.